Oh, today is fucking the day that the tournament was meant to be happening, but 6 people have pulled out, and they're missing an old firm clash between the champion of our tournament, Davey, and Gingpin, the newcomer. But he is prolific at FIFA. People know him on Twitch for FIFA. We're hoping to see some of that rage today as he gets absolutely pumped. Playing as Rangers, we have Davey, obviously, in the Rangers top, and Gingpin forgot his Celtic top today. Oh, they're starting with a one-person kick-off. It's just so common.
I'm on FIFA. What did you say?
Oh, we're already getting button changes. Are you changing to Pro Evo buttons?
Yeah, Pro Evo, man.
Aye. What did I say to you? I've never been able to get half it.
I do this to be fair with FIFA. I do this as well with FIFA.
That's changed yours, it's not got to change mine.
No. Go check it if you want.
Let him take a shot, Davey.
I
I know, I'm fucking trying to help wind them up. Right, so I was fixing Mike. So Celtic have won the ball back in midfield, they're pushing forward. I don't know the players, I should probably know the players. Morelos on the ball for Rangers. Aye, but then I'm not looking at the game. A rebound to Morelos. Oh, he's waffed it past the post.
Get him, Sil!
Celtic with a goal kick here after a cagey start to the match. Rangers win the first ball. The second ball is also Rangers. A wee flick there out to the wing. Tavernier on the ball. Oh, another wee sexy flick. Rangers making good progress. Celtic cut it out nice at the front post. Good defending there, Celtic. Good anticipation. Brilliant counter-attack. Celtic are on the way. Holy shit, they've found a whole bunch of space up the left-hand side. But they can't. But they cannot make it count. There we fucking go. And your own alternate, mint it. Rangers doing a lot of flashy stuff, but they're not doing anything to progress the ball forward in any meaningful way yet. So they've progressed the ball forward in a meaningful way. Morelos, nicely cut out by Celtic, good defending again. You shut your face, I'm commentating. You'll get asked after the match. You're fucking... So Celtic coming out for the back. I wish I knew the names. Juranovic, De Carter, Vickers. Nice play between just 2 of them. They need to remember they've got another full, like 9 players in the park. But they're progressing up the right side well. Kyogo in the middle. And he wins the ball in between 2 Rangers centre halves. Rangers on the ball outside their own area. Celtic not pressuring as much as you would think they would. There's some space on the right side for Tavernier. He's coming inside, he's looking for options, but there is none, there is no options inside. Tavernier finds a lucky ball. What's his name? Scott Wright. I was going to call him Graham Wright there. Celtic coming forward, Kyogo on the ball, halfway line, finds a nice pass and space on the right hand side. Holding the ball up, waiting in the support. It's 5 Celtic players forward, 6 now. Rogic in the hole. Shakes off the challenge from Calvin Bassey. And he can't find the pass forward. Well cut out by Rangers. Rangers in the same place as Celtic just were. Morelos holding the ball up in midfield. Celtic winning it back. It's a 50-50 game at the moment. Kyogo back heel. Rangers cutting out. Game's getting a little bit scrappy here in the midfield. Oh, that might be the opening ball. Morelos finds the space. Joe Hart cuts out of the save. And the second ball, Morelos finds the back of the net. So here we see another single man kick-off. Why do people do that now? Is it ball retention? It must be. I have not, no. So we're back to the scrappy match in the midfield. Both teams need to find some possession, get some time on the ball, lift the confidence. Celtic finding the space on the left hand side here. Bursting into the box, they have a shot. Oh, it's off the top of the crossbar and over. Jota just hits a crossbar and over. Celtic still showing that they've got a threat here in this match. Alan McGregor for Rangers. Chooses the long ball looking for Morelos. It's back in the Rangers defensive line through to Joe Aribo. Nice play in the midfield. Rangers making the triangles there in the midfield. holding up the play, getting the men forward. Finds the ball through Joe Aribo in space. Oh, he tries to flick. Celtic cut it out. Celtic going to try the same thing. They're building up the play, moving forward a little bit quicker, a little bit more purpose in the Celtic team here. Oh, they have the overload that works. Jota's through on goal, and McGregor makes the save. Celtic pressing high up the park here. Rangers struggling to get it away. Rangers have found the space. Rangers have managed to get out here, taking the time on the ball, inviting Celtic onto them. Celtic cut it out. Rangers throw. Right, looking forward for Kamara. Kamara on the right side here, nobody in the middle, just Morelos. Now the support's coming forward for Rangers. The ball goes in now, and it's well cut out by Celtic again. But Rangers winning the second ball, and Joe Hart having to make a save there. He's just as perplexed as we are. Rangers corner, Tavernier to take. Aiming for the penalty spot. Oh, it's a textbook corner, and Rangers find the bottom corner. Morelos with the second goal of the game here. Celtic find themselves 2-0 down, but as they've showed, there's still a threat in this match. Celtic in the midfield coming forward, holding possession. Hayate in the midfield, goes left to Jota. There's people in the middle. Big hopeful ball, penalty spot. It's dropped, second ball for Celtic. Good save, McGregor. Pressure still on. Rangers find the out ball. It's Ryan Jack, number 8 for Rangers, bringing it out. Inviting Celtic on.
Oh, just leave it to me, aye.
Joe Aribo finds Ryan Jack again. Rangers coming forward. Every attack looks dangerous here for Rangers. It's Ryan Kent on the left-hand side, struggling to bring it down. Celtic cut it out easily. Ryan Jack struggling to bring the ball down, brought the pain on himself. But Celtic showing themselves the purpose in the counter-attacks again. Kyogo wins the first ball, heads it down for Jota. I was almost said Goldson there with the wrong one. Jota just gives up the ball in midfield for no apparent reason.
Where's the Windows feel sound?
Jota's selling himself some hot dogs in midfield. Morelos with the curler, and he almost finds the corner. Why do Rangers and Celtic always get the short end of the stick and their people never look like they're supposed to in their games? Celtic cut it out in the midfield again. It's Tom Rogic. Tom Rogic gets robbed by Kamara. It's the choppy football in the midfield. Possession changing hands quite quickly here again. And it's Connor Goldson with a big slide, and he wins the ball with a big dirty slide. Joe Aribo tried to be too fancy on the ball, and he finds the ball. It's going to be kept in by Rangers here, a bit slack, but they find themselves in a good position, and it's a good ball, but he was offside and had to leave it. Celtic throw in deep in their own half here. Get a chance to build from the back. Tom Rogic coming forward for Celtic. Who is he aiming for there? He's aiming for the Rangers goalkeeper. Ryan Jack for Rangers in the midfield. Going forward, he finds Morelos. Morelos, a nice turn. Finds Ryan Jack with a late run into the box. And he balloons it over the bar. Unlucky for Rangers there. So we'll go to the players at half time. How do you think you played there, Davey? Was that a good half for you? How do you think? Are you a wee bit cagey for the second half? Are you confident for the second half? Always confident. Gingpin, what about you? How did you feel you performed in the first half?
Gosh, mate.
How do you feel you got a chance in the second half?
Well, if my players go for the ball and they'll
Just run by it.
That Jota hanging, I'm just like,
I think Celtic are still in with a major chance in this game here. They've shown, and as you can see the stats are pretty even. Rangers have just hit the target and the balls went past the goalkeeper twice. Celtic have had about the same shots on target, but it's just not past the goalkeeper. Let's go for second half then, boys. Celtic to start us off. Celtic not looking back, they're just, you can see the focus in Celtic, the drive to get towards closer to that goal. Kyogo's robbed him, he's robbed him here. Kyogo, oh, he's blown it over the crossbar. A golden opportunity for Celtic there, how has he missed that? The goal of Gingpin, Rangers defenders nowhere in sight, and the Japanese international balloons it over the crossbar. Unbelievable for Celtic there.
You sure you're not at Morelos, man?
Rangers getting a bit cocky with the flicks and tricks here. but they're only 2-0 up, and Celtic have proven themselves a threat time and time again. These two keys taking the ball there. There's no free kick. That's a brilliant tackle by the Celtic right back. But oh, the Celtic right midfielder does his teammate dirty and loses the ball cheap. But the referee gives them the benefit of the doubt and gives them the free kick on the right hand side of the park. It's a horrible ball forward, but the Rangers left back decides to give them a throw in. Nice ball finds Kyogo. Oh, and he's cut out in the centre. And the Celtic have been pressing hard, so there's space up the field here. The Rangers players are just trying to make it. Now it's Wright bursting forward. He's past his man, through in the goalkeeper, and that's a great save by the Celtic goalkeeper, Joe Hart. Celtic building from the back here, under heavy pressure from Rangers as they build it forward. There's space. It's 3-on-3. It's 4-on-3 for Celtic here. Great chance, and the Rangers centre half has cut it out, but he's cost himself a yellow card and a free kick. Well, the referee's choosing to keep the cards in his pocket here. Celtic with a free kick. Juranovic standing over it. Oh, it's in! It's a goal! Dead centre of the goal, the ball ends up. Where was the Rangers goalkeeper? What was the goalkeeper thinking? But you've got to celebrate the goal. What a free kick. It's one thing to have a free kick over the wall and keep it down.
The one moment I didn't mean to move him was falling.
Aye, we should keep replays. Aye, it totally deserved a replay. We'll see the replays at the end of the match now. So Rangers having to pick themselves back up, but as I said at half time, Celtic still posing a major threat here in this match. They're back within one goal of Rangers. Tom Rogic bringing the ball forward here. Finds his teammate Hayate. Back to Rogic. Good football here from Celtic. Finding the other midfielders. Kyogo's on the ball. It's 3-on-2 again for Celtic. They're finding the chances here. Kyogo makes a space and he finds the top corner! Celtic have been great in the opening 15 minutes of the second half here. They've completely brought the match back, and Rangers are making a substitution. What was the substitution? Lundstrom comes on for Jack for Rangers here. Rangers seeing the danger and bringing on more of a biter in the midfield to try and cut it out in the midfield. So it's Joe Aribo for Rangers trying to hold on to the ball. Celtic win it back with that grit that they've shown in the start of the second half here. Celtic brilliant in possession. They're making the triangles just a little bit slack there. Rangers starting to pick it up a bit. Joe Aribo in the centre circle. Finds Morelos. It's 4-on-4 here for Rangers coming forward. Nice ball finds Ryan Jack. He's got half a yard and he's scythed down in the penalty area.
Offside.
Oh, it's offside decision. The Celtic manager there gasping. Oh, we scythed them down, but thank God the offside decision happened earlier. It looked onside in real time. We thought he was through in goal. So did the Celtic right back, evidently. So with a wee tactical substitution there for Rangers. Does Celtic want any tactical time? So Celtic building from the back here. They've got the momentum, Celtic, this half. Rangers have made a couple of substitutions now. I think they've just brought Sakalo in, is that right? So Kent with a bit of space to run into here. It's a 3-on-3 situation for Rangers, and they completely fluffed their lines. John Lundstrom wins it back in a good position. He finds Ryan Kent in space in the area. The curling shot, Joe Hart makes a great save, and it's a good clearance, but Rangers have shut it down. The danger's not past here. Celtic have picked it up. They're playing it back the way they're trying to play it out. It's a bit dangerous here for Celtic, but it comes off, and he's passed it to the linesman. That's a good clearance when you think of it. Plays a dangerous ball across the back line, but it comes off. Looks pretty good. Tavernier's looking for Fashion Sakala in the middle. Celtic pick up the ball, but it's slack. They give away possession to Rangers. Aribo finds himself in space, turns on his favoured left foot, and I think that's a save there by Joe Hart. I think that's a save there. Let's see this. Is this a save? I think Joe Aribo's just hit it wide. Golden opportunity for Rangers there. 20 minutes left on the clock. Celtic ball. When they win the second ball, Kyogo brings it down. Celtic retain possession. Trying to find that through ball through, but it's cut out by the Rangers left back. Alan McGregor searching out right for Tavernier. Tavernier brings it down. He's looking inside the park. He's looking for Ryan Kent in the far left, but it's cut out by the Celtic centre half. Kyogo picks it up. They're looking to work this 1-2 here. He's worked it out to the right hand side. Celtic have got the advantage here. Kyogo's in the middle in a good area. He searches for the back post and it's cut out by the Rangers defence. Well defended. But that leaves space up the park as Fashion Sakala get the pace to beat here. He's got the pace, but he's been forced out wide by the Celtic defence. Good defending there by Celtic to close off the gaps there. Rangers still in possession on the edge of the area. Ariba finds his shot and Hart cuts it out. Good defending there from Celtic in possession now. There's 12 minutes left in the clock. Next goal might just be the winner. Carter Vickers for Celtic finds Kyogo. Back into McGregor. It's Rogic in the ball. Has that left-footed shot, but it's cut out by the Rangers midfield. Here's Diallo. Finds Sakala. For Sakala using his pace here, waiting his teammates coming forward, and he's just asked a wee bit much of himself there. Joe Hart cuts it out nice and easy for the Celtic defence. Oh, Celtic being pressured into a cheap loss of the ball here. Diallo on the ball for Rangers, comes inside. Looks back, finds Kamara, goes outside for Diallo again. Tavernier on the ball. Rangers playing possession game here. 7 minutes in the clock, and they've fucked it up. Trying to be too fancy on the ball. Kyogo, there's space here for Celtic. Got Jota on the ball. He's got space to run into. There's people in the middle for Jota. Celtic have the advantage of numbers in the middle, and Kyogo with the golden opportunity. Balloons it over if he could only have kept it down. There's 5 minutes in the clock here. John Lundstrom in the midfield for Rangers. It's very static here at the end of the match. There's no runners, but he managed to find Ryan Kent holding the wide position. It's cut out by Celtic nice and easy. They just need a bit of energy here in this last 5 minutes. Celtic with tons of space in the midfield find Kyogo. Well brought down again by the Japanese striker. But he's lost it cheaply. Sakala with a wee bit of trickery. He's got space in front of him. Ryan Kent is the onside. Finds a shot. Joe Hart with another great save. Joe Hart's been keeping Celtic in the game here for the last 15 minutes. Can Celtic find the form at the start of the second half, or can Rangers find their first half form? Who's going to win this match? It's just by the right hand post there from Calvin Bassey. 2 minutes left in the clock here. Oh, there'll be no extra time in the match. Be treated like a normal group match, it'll be a draw. 1 point each. Sakala with a chance, cut out by Celtic. Diallo's now on the ball, he's found space. Oh, but it's well cut out by Callum McGregor. Starfelt really struggling to get it clear. Rangers with the pressing. He's offside. Surely he's offside. Is the goal going to stand? We're calling for VAR here. We're looking for the replay. Oh, it's madness. It's goal's going to stand. The goal has stood. Ryan Kent has won it for Rangers in the dying seconds of the match. This old firm finish is controversially at the death. Oh my God. Everybody watching this will be saying, of course Davey gets this. Of course Davey gets it. FIFA fucking loves Davey. He's wrote the fucking script before it started. Ryan Kent has he's found that pocket of space. He's beat the offside trap. Celtic have no spat the dummy out yet. But you can see it coming. The dummy is good. You can see the pressure building. Oh, there's the final whistle. It was the very last kick of the ball. This old film finishes in controversial circumstances. Holy shit. Let's go to the players and see how they felt. So, let's go to Celtic and see how they felt after the Old Firm match. I feel you were robbed there, Gingpin, at the end. Completely robbed. I feel it was offside. I think if VAR was in Scottish football, it'd been a draw today. How do you feel? So now we'll go to the Rangers players. How do you feel after your controversial victory?
Oh,
how do you feel about VAR?
I feel good, but I've got a funny feeling VAR's just done.
Holy shit, that was a good match.
I'll check your replay.
Thank you very much for watching. I think I'll turn that into a YouTube video.